I read 13 books in March, so let's run through them. I started the month off with Elsie Silver's new release that came out on March 4th, Wild Side. This is an enemies to lovers, forced proximity, marriage of convenience, kind of a sports romance, also kind of a single dad's romance because this whole series is single dads in one way or another. And then I read Left of Forever by Tara DeWitt. This was my third new 5-star book this year and I absolutely loved it. It's a second chance romance, it's a small town romance, there's a road trip aspect. It was perfect, I adored it. My third book of the month was People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. This would make such a perfect summer read, beach read, vacation read, if you will. It's so fun. I loved Alex and Poppy and I'm very excited to watch the movie now when it comes out. And then I did a reread of Queen of Shadows by Sarah J Maas on audio. It's one of my comfort reads. I absolutely loved it and I was in a little bit of an audio rut and that definitely pulled me out of it. And then I read Trouble by Brittany Nicole. This is the second book in the Boston Bolts hockey series, but they are interconnected standalone, so you don't have to read them in order. And then I read Merit by Devney Perry, which was her new release that concluded the Treasure State Wildcat series. This is an enemies to lovers, fake dating, college football romance, and it was so fun. And then I read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. It was my first Abby Jimenez book. I absolutely loved it and I will definitely be continuing with the rest of her books. And then I read Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young. It's an unexpected pregnancy romance, strangers to lovers, and super cute. Which then led me to Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. This is about Wynn's best friend who you meet in Out of a Limb and her husband. And I really loved reading a book that was more focused on a marriage instead of a new relationship. I thought it was a good break from the normal pacing of romance. Then I had another perfect summer spring read, The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. This was so much fun. The banter in this was perfection. Then I read The Favorites by Lane Fargo. This was the pick for Brady and Rosie Book Talk. It's an online book club led by Brady and Rosie on Instagram and TikTok. It's completely virtual. You can join from anywhere and it's super fun, so I definitely recommend checking it out if you're interested. Audiobook of this book was amazing. It was so well done. It's probably one of the most well done audiobooks I've ever listened to. And after that, I didn't really know what to pick up on audio, so I did a re-listen of Third Gilmore Girl by Kelly Bishop. I absolutely adore her. Gilmore Girls is my favorite show of all time, but I also just love hearing her life story. So if you love Broadway, if you love Gilmore Girls, or even if you're just a woman, because she has some really amazing stories about being a woman growing up over the last 80 years of being in America. It's so interesting. And then I finished the month with a reread of Deep End. I don't know what it was, but this book has just been stuck in my brain since I listened to it when it first came out and I was itching to do a reread. I tried to hold off until summer and I just wanted to do it now, so I did, and I loved it just as much, if not more, the second time around. Which brought me to 37 books read so far in 2025, which I'm feeling very good about, and I'm feeling very excited about all the new releases we're getting in April and my April TBR. I would love to know what you read in March and what books you're planning to read in April, so please let me know in the comments.